March 18, 2021. Senators sparred over eliminating the filibuster to pass Democratic priorities. Democrats could vote to eliminate the filibuster with a simple majority vote.
We hope our Republican colleagues will work with us to produce that change. We will try to get them to work with us. But if not, we will put our heads together and figure out how to go, and everything is on the table.
There's an ironic element to this whole conversation. Some Democratic senators seem to imagine this would be a tidy trade-off. If they could just break the rules on a razor-thin majority, sure, it might damage the institution, but then nothing would stand between them and their entire agenda, a new era of fast-track policymaking.
Italy and France will restart their AstraZeneca vaccine rollout if regulators give the green light. The two countries are among more than a dozen that have suspended the AstraZeneca Oxford University shot after reports of blood clots in a few of the citizens vaccinated. Concerns over potential side effects from the vaccine emerged last week after a female died in Austria. Since then, more countries have reported cases of blood clots and an unusual number of platelets in a few patients. The EMA said Tuesday there is no indication so far that the reports of blood clots were directly caused by the vaccine.
There's a lot of evidence emerging now that is reassuring that there is no overall excess signal or increased risk, and I expect, without prejudice to their absolute findings, those to be the final conclusions of the EMA and the MHRA in due course.
The United Arab Emirates rejected attempts by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to squeeze in his first trip to the Gulf state before Tuesday's election. Netanyahu had been working on visiting Abu Dhabi on Thursday, including a meeting with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, a week after a planned trip was postponed for the first time. Former Department of Homeland Security Secretary Chad Wolf warned on Wednesday that the surge of migrants to the southern border won't stop as long as those making the journey see other individuals being allowed to stay in the U.S. Biden responded by pointing to the other surges at the border, both in 2019 and 2020. Thousands of migrant children are arriving at the border and being placed in various facilities, though the White House still insists the overwhelming surge is not a crisis.
Yes, I can say quite clearly, don't come, and what we're in the process of getting set up, don't leave your town or city or community.
Robert Aaron Long was charged Wednesday with killing 8 people at 3 Atlanta area massage parlors in an attack that sent terror through the Asian American community, which has been increasingly targeted during the coronavirus pandemic. Long told police that Tuesday's attack was not racially motivated. He claimed to have an addiction, and authorities said he apparently lashed out at what he saw as sources of temptation. Joined by friends and supporters on Wednesday, Governor Andrew Cuomo received the one-dose Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine at Mount Nebo Baptist Church in Harlem. A pop-up site opened this week to address the racial and ethnic health disparities laid bare by the virus and the vaccine rollout.